Hey everyone, Kindog here.
Good God, Gil.
Bam, got it down in one shot.
We just got back from watching Deadpool 2.
Oh, it was great.
It was quite good.
Yeah,
This
plenty
is
of
our,
laughs.
what?
Plenty of laughs.
Plenty of laughs. This is our discussion of the movie. You may have seen our previous video, which was for Infinity War. We'll be doing a few more of these, I think.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do Solo when it comes out and
whatever,
future movies.
Whatever, I don't even know what's next,
Yeah.
but there'll be something. So we'll be doing these. It's just a discussion of what we thought of the movie, but I think kicking straight off with it, you know, it...
Oh, wait, before you continue, remember,
yes.
spoilers as always, so if you haven't watched it, you've been warned.
Don't watch this. You know, you're gonna hate us.
Yeah.
But there's a few things with it. I thought it was really good. But you know, I mean, I actually reckon that it probably wasn't. And I was saying this before. I don't think it was as funny as the first one for me. It was funny in a different way. I want to see it again, but I don't think it was as funny as the first one. Well, it was more emotional and there was more story building in the first one. I think there was a lot more layers to sort of how he is as a character and a few different things.
Well, a lot more in the character development in this one than just let's have fun. But you gotta remember, the first Deadpool was a low budget one, where this was how popular after the first ones. It was big budgets. They were making a legit movie.
It was. Well, that's evident from a few more cameos.
Yes.
Like, obviously, when he makes the same joke about there being no X-Men people, where's all the expensive X-Men actors?
Beast,
and then
Xavier,
all of a sudden they're all in one room, all the actual legit actors all there in the one room.
Yeah.
And they just quickly close it, and that's it. So they were there, they just don't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
More or less.
No, plenty of...
Even I found with the X-Men side of things, it was more about... was it Colossus? Is that his name?
Still do? Colossus?
Yeah, Colossus. Negasonic wasn't in it that much.
No, she...
And then that chick that...
wasn't. I think it's because Domino sort of took the female role in this one. And
then she was with that chick that sounded like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever it was, I can't remember. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, so that was there, but not as big of a role, but Colossus definitely had a big role. And then, obviously throughout, we you know, like I said, a bit more emotion there, people dying, revenge, the...
occasional sex joke here and there.
The occasional sex joke, occasional, yeah. So much more fourth wall breaking there.
Yes, well that's a classic Deadpool thing he's done
in
comics
so much
and
more than the first one. And obviously, I think from the first movie they realised, we can make fun of X-Men or Wolverine or all these other movies.
Well, even stepping out of their own universe, having fun of the DC universe, where they actually did just even like, you know, the real world, like Ryan Reynolds and stuff like that. They actually talk about himself and stuff like that.
But yeah, all sorts of extra things, and now you can see that they've just layered that on pretty thick in this one versus and I think it's because they they got away with it a little bit.
We can get away with it, almost anything. People love it. It's a good laugh. Yeah,
so that was quite good. But and then obviously all the fourth wall breaks, and then Cable comes along, and you know, I think he did quite well.
Yeah, good to see. Good to see Thanos playing a different role.
Yes, Thanos in two different Marvel roles. That's quite good.
Well, you got to remember, he's got all the Infinity Stones now. He can make himself look like whatever the hell he wants.
Obviously using the Time Stone a little bit there.
No, seriously, it's not Thanos.
But it was quite good. And then, of course, the New Zealand kid, Russell / Julian is the actor. It was pretty funny, you know. Turned out to be quite evil, evidently, but then not so evil towards the end.
That was kind of the plot of saving this kid, essentially, was the plot of this movie.
Yeah, but then he released Juggernaut.
Yeah, and that was unexpected, as not shown in the trailers, so it was a wonderful thing to see. And it's interesting how they've changed him from the original X-Men movie in 2 or 3, was there? I think 3, the original Juggernaut was in.
Yeah.
Remember? You remember? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
And he was just a big dude.
It was just a big bodybuilder. Where this one, they've really hammered
Legit.
hard on making him huge CG wise and everything.
And also the helmet and everything.
Or as Deadpool and so like, ooh, here comes a big CG fight scene.
CGI fight scene between Colossus and him. So that was really cool. I didn't realise, is Juggernaut Xavier's brother?
Unfortunately, like I said, there are things in still the Marvel world that unfortunately I haven't read as much as I'd like to.
I mean, they sort of alluded at that, suggesting
that
he had the helmet on so his brother couldn't read his mind, and I'm assuming they're talking about... Oh, and but now he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's a huge hint. So there's something that I'm sure you die-hard comic book fans would have known, but it was nice news for us, for only the casual comic book readers.
Yeah, so that was quite cool. And then, of course, he gets electrocuted towards the end there, and you think he's dead. Right, the Russian style, as Colossus says. That's how they do it in the motherland or whatever.
Motherland.
But then you see him crawling back out of the water at the end, so we assume that if there is another one, that he's not dead.
I hope there's another one. I feel like there has to be. Like it's too popular of a sort of series. That was another thing that I did actually like is when what was his name? The kid again?
Russell.
Russell, when he actually did the big blast and Deadpool got all covered in the black ash. I found that as a really nice shot towards the black suit.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
I thought that too.
That
I
was
like,
actually really nice.
That's very familiar.
Yeah, the black suit Deadpool. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Even though it was only for a short bit, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Lots of things to enjoy by the movie. Lots of nice little plots. Lots of nice little plot twists.
Yeah,
like I said, wasn't expecting the Juggernaut. Wasn't expecting. What was his name? Wasn't expecting the X-Men, and even if it was only for like a short, not even 30 seconds, against to appear behind the wall. Once again, shout out for us Aussies. Woo, Hugh Jackman again being ripped on in it.
Yeah. And then of course you had all the small cameos that were in the trailer, like Terry Crews and who else was the other lot of that Paul guy or Peter or whatever his name was.
Peter.
With the mustache, and then they just die in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was the thing. Oh, and don't forget the Invisible Man.
Invisible Man, aka
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt in
Spoiler,
there for literally 2 seconds.
It was actually quite funny, considering they did actually make a Brad Pitt joke beforehand.
Yeah, so that was really funny.
As always, TJ Miller. Pretty damn funny in it.
Now the other thing which we didn't see, and of course if you guys know where he is,
either we missed it or he just wasn't in it.
Was Stan Lee.
Yeah.
We didn't see him in there. We waited till after the credits. There's a mid-credits scene,
Nothing
which
after
is
the
really
credits.
hilarious. If you've seen
Highly
it,
recommend.
and wait, go back, see it again, and wait till the mid-credits scene.
Yeah, we won't spoil what happens after that.
That's really funny,
Yeah.
just with some history lessons, I suppose, from Deadpool. That's really good. And then, we did wait till the very end, thinking, Stan Lee will be in it.
Or just something after
nothing
it.
at the end.
No.
Even a funny little thing, but no, nothing there.
But yeah, if we missed it, please give us a shout in the comments
Let
of
us know in
where
the
it
comments
happened.
if you saw him or whatnot.
Because he was in the first one, so we figured he would be in the second one.
There was a few times when I thought there might be some cameos, like the hillbillies in the back of the truck when Cable first shows up. I could have sworn I thought some of them were familiar, but
I swear the second movie they didn't talk much. I swear that was Alan Turing, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to on DVD or something.
Go back and have a look at those.
We'll go watch it again. Essentially.
Yeah, well, I think it would be worth it just to catch a few little extra bits. But essentially, I really liked it. Like I said, I don't think it was as funny or not on a different level funny as the first one. Maybe because it was newer. Bigger budget, so maybe they just focus more on the action.
Yeah. And you always have that resonance of the very first movie. The first movie, in most cases, that always sits with you the most.
Yeah. I mean, there's some really funny bits, like just little things like the first one again, the little things like Deadpool, they're about to fight the people, and Deadpool asks Cable, hey, can I have one of those guns? And he's like, okay, I'll just use this brick. That's just funny as.
I love how they extended on from the joke from the first one where it was the baby hand, and now he's got the baby legs and baby dick, essentially.
Yeah. And then, another thing which I thought was quite, they often do it, but a lot in this one, was that a lot of the stuff from the trailer was actually different in the movie. A lot of the stuff he said, or it was just in a different lineup, which they obviously do a lot in trailers to changing in the movie. But
well, the trailer sometimes gets filmed before the movie is even finished or
yeah,
still in production. So by the time that they're actually doing it, they might change the scenes. Like the perfect example of that is Thor Ragnarok. Remember, you saw her catch the hammer in an alleyway and smash it. Where in the real thing, it was out in the field.
Out in the field, yeah.
So it's the perfect. Yeah, the trailers.
So
I actually like it when they change from the trailers because it's like a complete twist for me.
New thing in it, yeah. So that's quite good. But overall, I liked it. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd go and see it again.
Definitely another one of the great, as would say, R-rated Marvel movies. Up there with Deadpool 1, Logan, and soon to be Venom will be the next one to come out. That's another one that I'm pretty keen for in the R-rated of Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say R-rated American. We're Aussies and we're MA here for that. We're 15 plus for a lot of you're R-rated.
But yeah, I think it was reasonable, and we'll do another one when we watch another movie.
Yeah, exactly. If you enjoyed just our general discussion, if you want to hear us talk about some other points, or if you want to mention your thoughts of it, leave it in the comments. If you liked it, leave a like.
We want to get that discussion going in the comments. Anything you reckon, any points, just let us know and we'll reply back there.
If there is a Deadpool 3, which X-Men, which villains would you like to see in it? That'd be another thing that I'd like to hear about. Would you like to see Deadpool get a couple more of his little tools, like his teleporting belt and I can't remember the name. It's a blade that literally cuts and stops the healing. Yeah. So yeah.
Or would you like to see Deadpool in Infinity War 2?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be pretty hilarious. But anyway, we'll finish this up here, and I guess we'll catch you in the next one.
Hope you enjoyed. See you later.